Hello, pilgrims. So today is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? It's Wednesday, April 3rd, and I've got 6 days until I leave for Spain. So I've finally gone through my backpack over and over and over again and decided what I'm taking. Those of you who are in Joe's group, Gil is walking with you. Gil and his wife Paula walked with Joe and I 2 years ago, and this year Paula and I are going 3 weeks early to do some training on the Camino, and Gil is walking with Joe again. So I'll be gone a full 6 weeks. So Paula and poor Paula, we've decided to walk the Madrid route. We thought about walking the Aragonese route. We thought about walking Montserrat. And then with the last weather change, it's like almost 80 degrees on the Montserrat route. Some days it'll be between 72 and 80. Long stretches with no water. So we finally made a decision. We're just going to go up to the Camino Frances and walk the Meseta. During our trip, we missed the Meseta, so it'll be nice to walk it again. I haven't walked it in 2 or 3 years. So I'm going to show you really quickly what I'm packing and what I'm taking. Now, here, and it's not, as always, a wonderful video. I'm in my bedroom. I don't know if you can see, but this is basically everything that's going in my backpack. And I'll go through it and tell you what it is. What is not included is my sleeping bag, which is out on the line right now drying because I just sprayed it with permethrin. But these are the things I'm taking. The first thing I do is I stuff my sleeping bag into the bottom of my pack. And then after that goes this packing cube. And in this packing cube, I've decided to take, not a lot. I'm not taking a lot, even though we're going to be gone 6 weeks. I don't want to have to carry it, and I do carry my pack much of the time when we're on the Camino Frances. So this little pack is in there, and what's in here, I've got 3 pair of underwear and 3 pair of socks. That's it, okay? I've got a pair of walking pants. Those unfold to be walking pants. They're lightweight. And I decided I'm only taking 2 smart wool shirts. So those go in this packing cube. 2 smart wool shirts, 1 pair of walking pants, 3 socks, 3 underwear. And I've got, I'm putting in here also the tag that carries our baggage tags from Camino Fácil. And then this envelope has those baggage tags folded up, and they're in there. Have not cut them apart yet. Like I told you, we need to wait and cut them apart as we go. So that packing cube goes in on top of my sleeping bag. On top of that goes my cold gear. And what's included in my cold gear bag, and I've cut it down a little bit too, I've got, I don't know why I'm taking 3 buffs. I don't need them. The 1 buff is for my neck, and I really like it. And then I've got 2 more. I don't know, headbands, give them away. I've just got too many. I think this one is a gift to someone. I'm not sure who didn't get one, but anyway, I've got those 3 buffs in there, and I may dump some of those on the way. I've got this nice little, this is a little fleece hat in case it's cold. Really like it. It doesn't weigh anything at all. These are very, very lightweight rain pants. This is my very featherweight scarf that you've seen on other videos before. I use this if it's cold. I wrap it around my head, and if it's hot, I wrap it around my shoulders to keep the sun off. This is a silk shirt. It's really featherweight, but it's very, very warm. So it'll be my second long sleeve shirt. And then I've got a cashmere sweater to keep me warm. And that's my cold gear. So all of that goes in this other packing cube. I'll put it all back right now. Gotta be careful because that Velcro caught my scarf. Let's make sure it's turned under. Okay, there's that. And then what I've also put in here, just because when I'm on the plane, I want my pack as compact as possible. This is just a little drawstring bag, and I'm taking some, I'm taking about 5 or 6 Starbucks Vias, just in case I'm in a place and can't get coffee that next morning early enough. I'll have 5 coffees here And these are little bungee cords that'll hold. I plan on getting an umbrella when I get there because if it's raining, it's good for rain. If it's hot, it's good for sun. It'll be 20 degrees cooler under an umbrella. If it's like 80 degrees and sunny, I'm carrying an umbrella. This, I can hook the umbrella to my backpack straps with. Extra mask, extra earplugs. And those are all in my cold gear pack just to get those things out of the way. Once I get to Spain and unpack everything and pack it for carrying, some of this other stuff that isn't cold gear will come out of there. I've got my towel, and you've seen the video on that. I'm carrying a spork, but I'm also carrying a heavy-duty plastic knife and fork. See them? And the reason I'm doing that is because Paula and I are going to be taking a train from Madrid to Barcelona, a train from Barcelona to Logroño, a train from León to Astorga, and a train from Astorga back to Pamplona to meet you guys. And you cannot carry a knife on the train. They'll stop you and take it away. So this is from my camping gear. It's really a heavy-duty knife, but it's plastic. So they won't be taking that away from me. I decided that on this trip, I would bring a pillowcase. I'm still toying about whether or not I want to do this. I think Paula and I have decided to mostly book privates, so I won't need a pillowcase. So I don't know. I'm still torn about that. This is my Kula cloth. Ladies, these are awesome. If you don't have one, one side is soft for wiping when you pee, and the other side is just pretty. They've got a little snap so you can hang it on your bag to dry, and when you get in every night, you can dry them out. They wash them out, and they dry really quickly. And that way you're not spreading toilet paper along the Camino. This is just a little bag to put any extra things that I decide I want. Right now what I've got in there is this humongous thing to plug in my iPhone. I'm going to get rid of this as soon as I get to Spain because I'll go to a China store and get a small one. But for now, I'll need it in Madrid when I first arrive to charge my phone. In this little bag, this is my first aid bag. So what I decided finally, I went through all the first aid stuff and I had to make some cutthroat decisions. I'm taking the Flumasil because this is flu season, and I want to be sure I have that if I need it. I'm taking this little Coleman first aid kit. It's got a ton of crap in it. You can look on Amazon and see what's in there. I'm taking an extra pair of reading glasses because I'll probably lose mine or break them. I'm taking just 2 or 3 pieces of KT tape, which is good if you strain a muscle. And I'm taking a pair of rubber gloves, just in case. And I've got a little container here that's got Flexeril in case I get muscle spasms. And then last, I'm taking a little lamb's wool. Now, when I get to Pamplona, or probably actually when I get to Logroño, since we're walking, I'll pick up some Compeed, just in case I do get hot spots. I rarely get hot spots and blisters, but you just never know. So it's good to be prepared. And you can buy Compeed in packages with different sizes, or 3 or 4 or 5 of you can get together and each buy a different size and then share. So you've each got, they make them for the heel, they make them for the little toe, they make them for all different sizes. So that's my first aid kit. My next bag is my laundry and bath bag. In that, I've got Oasis Tears. These are little individual eye drops. I've got my toothbrush, which I need to put the toothpaste in, so I'm glad I unpacked it and looked. I've got a little soap bag, and this has soap that I use also for shampoo, and I think it's Liggett's. Did I take Liggett's this year? Oh no, I have a friend who makes shampoo bars, and I'm using a piece of hers. It's actually a really thin slice. I'll show you. It's very small. It'll last 6 weeks easy. Oh, this is Liggett's, yeah. So this is a Liggett's bar, and I think I may have cut that in half. You don't need a lot. It goes, you can't sit in the shower for 20 minutes, and if you do, you're rotten because other people are waiting to take showers. You get in, get wet, soap up, rinse off, and get out. Unless you've got a private room, and then I guess it's your business. Oh Oh yeah, a razor so I can shave my chin. This is my deodorant. I smushed some up and put it in this little container. I've got something to clean my ears, Q-tips. These are little laundry sheets. I've shown you those before. And then I've got large diaper pins or large pins in here. This is for hanging up my laundry. And then my favorite of all, clothesline. I love this thing. I don't use it a lot. You don't need clothespins really because it's braided, so you can stick things in the braids. But if I hang my laundry up outside and the wind's blowing it all, I clothespin it. Or if I'm in an albergue and there are people there, I clothespin it. I'm not saying people will steal, but people will steal. And, you know, they'll take things like your expensive travel towel or whatever they see that they like anymore. I mean, so many people are on the Camino that, I don't know, whether or not they're pilgrims is the big discussion, but it's just like in real life. There are honest people and there are not so honest people. So if your clothes are clothespinned, or not clothespinned, but diaper pinned onto the line, they're less likely to walk off. And then the last thing in my bag is my Altus poncho. Once this comes out of this little stuff bag, it's never going to go back in again. So I'll wait until it rains to take it out. But then what I do with this is I just stuff it in my day pack. So it won't even be in my pack. So that is all that's going into my pack. And hopefully it's only going to weigh about 10 pounds. I never purchase euros ahead, but you know, I had this weird nagging thing that just said purchase euros. So for some crazy reason, I purchased 300 extra euros and I got them this morning. It was expensive. I ended up paying, I want to say I paid $40 for 260 euros. It was crazy. I don't think I'll ever do it again, but something was just nagging me to do it. So watch, when I get to the airport, the ATM machine won't be working. There's some reason I bought these euros ahead of time. And my passport, I've got a little bag. I'm not sure if this is the one I'll take or not, for wearing under my clothes. And I've got another one that's just a plain black one. I haven't decided which one I'll take. This little bag I love. This is what I keep my daily money in. Every day I take 20 euros out. I put it in here. And that's what I use for breakfast, coffee, lunch, you know, drinks during the day, whatever I need during the day. I keep my big money around my waist in my waist belt. Okay, so those are the things that are going in my pack. Now, I have another pack. And this is the pack. It folds up to be about this size, okay? And this is the one I'll carry on the plane with my pack, because my pack's going to go up in a thing above me, and this is the one I need to get to. My jacket. This is a puff jacket. I take it on every Camino. It's really light, and I like to have it on the plane because I get cold on those planes. This is my water bottle. This is a very cool water bottle that I got on Amazon. I love it because you can unscrew it right here and clean it out really well. So this is the bottle that I'll carry water in, and I'll just get water in every fountain in every village we go through. My backpack has a sleeve that holds it. It also will go into my Maccabee skirt if I decide that's what I want to do. I'm taking snacks for the airplane. I'm taking, I always do that. I'm taking some beef jerky and a few apricots. I'm taking my earphones so I can listen to music or watch a movie. I'm taking, you guys are going to laugh, but I did a thing. I got this funny thing, and I'm hoping it'll work. I tried it in my van, and Paula told me to try it in my van. I did. It worked great. You put it around here, and you put it around your seat. It keeps your head from bobbing, so you can sleep on the way to Madrid, because that flight overseas, it's hard to sleep. I got an aisle seat with leg room, but I don't want my head bobbing around. I'm taking some nuts also. I like to take my own snacks. I don't like, the airplane snacks are just, they're always grains, and grains make me blow up like a big balloon. Extra mask in case I need it. And what's in here? Oh, this is an eye mask and earplugs for on the plane in case I want to sleep, which I probably will. And these are really important. When I get on that plane, I wipe down the tray, I wipe down the seat belt, I wipe down the seat, I wipe down the window, I wipe down anything that I might touch, the little touch screen, everything. I don't want to be sick on the Camino. This is no guarantee, but this sure as heck will help. So get yourself some little wipes. You can get them at the dollar store, or I got these on Amazon. I got a 3-pack and gave Joe a pack. And even if I'm staying in private lodgings on the Camino, I'll wipe down the switches to the light and the toilet handle, things that I touch. Hopefully it'll keep me from getting sick. And then the last thing is, this is my little emergency kit. I carry it on the plane. Nasal spray, a few cough drops. I've got ibuprofen in here. I've got Bengay because I've got multiple chemical sensitivities and someone near me has a strong perfume. I smell that and it kind of takes it away, keeps me from getting too bad of a migraine. I've got Advil PM because I plan on taking a couple of those and sleeping across the ocean if I can. And I've got a toothbrush and toothpaste in here, and I've got something to clean my eyeglasses with. So those things are going with me on the plane. At the end of the plane ride, I will probably get rid of some of those things. I won't be carrying them around with me. But this little bag just weighs like 1 or 2 pounds. It doesn't weigh anything. There's really not much in here. And then what I'm wearing on the plane, and I think I already talked about this once before, but I like to layer on the plane because I get cold. And then these are clothes that I can wear later on the Camino. These are smart wool leggings because those dang planes are cold. And then on top of the leggings, I'm going to wear a smart wool. I've got a smart wool, I think it's an icebreaker, long sleeve shirt. And on top of that, a smart wool t-shirt. So that'll give me 3 smart wool t-shirts on the Camino and 2 long sleeves, because who knows what the weather's going to be. I suspect some days are going to be hot as heck, and some days are going to be cold and windy and rainy. And then my Maccabee skirt. I know it's ugly, but I love it. And this is one that I just bought from someone who wanted to get rid of theirs. And I sewed a money belt inside that. So when I'm walking, that's where everything goes. It doesn't go around my waist. It goes in this. Yeah. So I think that's about it. I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to take my own blanket and then just leave it on the plane. I know they give you blankets on the plane, but they don't wash those. And I'm telling you, there's an ugly flu going around. My son-in-law has it right now, and he never gets sick. He's really young and healthy, and he's been sick all week. He can't hardly function at all. He's had a high fever, 104, and just lethargic and body aches. And he went to the, what do they call it? The care place that you go for emergencies. Not the emergency room, but it's called something care. I can't think of it right now. Urgent care. And they tested him for COVID and different flus. Everything came out negative, so they don't know what's wrong with him. But it's just some kind of weird mystery flu that's going around, and it kicks your butt for 3 or 4 weeks. Well, that's almost all my Camino, so I don't want to get sick. So I'm thinking about taking this, because I saw this on YouTube and it made sense, and just covering the plane seat with this and sitting on it. And then when I leave, I'll just leave it on the plane. They can throw it away if they want. But that'll save me having to wipe down the whole seat. And I know that seems kind of obsessive, but I do not want to get sick. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So that's it. That's what I'm packing. That's what I'm wearing. That's what I'm taking. I've got it down to about 10 pounds. I'm really happy. And I'm leaving in 6 days, and I'm really excited. So for those of you who will be walking in April and May, I'll see you on the Camino. We're going 2 days in Madrid, 2 days in Barcelona, 2 days in Loraño, 2 days in Burgos, and then we're walking from Burgos to Astorga. I want to walk the Meseta. So that's our plan, Stan. And for those of you who are in my group or in Joe's group, I'll see you around the 28th, 29th of April. And hopefully by then all the snow will be melted off of the Napoleon Pass, and we'll have a wonderful walk over the Pyrenees and on to Santiago. Okay, buen camino, everyone.